Hey everybody, so I'm here. I wanted to talk about my customer support experience trying to get my $10 credit for the first anniversary bundles from the Amazon App Store. If you want to see the polls, please skip to the end because this is going to be decently long. So, first thing I did was I contacted Gumi, and actually at the same time I contacted Amazon. And so this is my first contact to Gumi. I don't have my first contact to Amazon because Amazon's system is different. Gumi has a website where you can check your systems, as I kind of learned later on. Um, and so basically, here I'm just saying that I made the purchase and I didn't get my credit. But kind of looking back on it now, I didn't really specify that this was for the promotion, for the $10 promotion with Amazon. I didn't really specify that. And thinking about that now, that's probably where my issues started. So they may have even assumed that I'm just talking about that I didn't get the credit in the game. So, okay, that is my first message to them. And if we move forward to the next one, this is the response I got back. They checked my account. They saw that I made the 3 purchases. And basically, they told me that this is a problem with the app provider. So basically, they're telling me to reach out to Amazon and ask them to help me, get it fixed. So as I sent that first email, I also sent one to Amazon at the same time. And this is the response I got from Amazon. I'm sorry to hear that you've not received your $10 credit, blah, 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 blah. Basically, they're saying, if you guys want to pause it here, they're saying that this is a problem with the game and I should contact the game providers. And they gave me the email up top. I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So let me try to get back to Gumi on this one. So next up, we have I replied to that previous email. Hi, thank you for confirming my purchases. Amazon App Store told me to contact WLTV support, but I do believe this is an Amazon problem. Would you be able to point me directly, blah, blah, blah. So basically, after getting both responses, I kind of was like, I'm not sure if either of these people want to help me. So let me try to make it a little bit more friendly. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is an Amazon problem. So I'm basically just trying to find out who to contact here. Amazon's contact, basically I had to do it from the Amazon App Store app, and it just felt like it wasn't the right spot to do it. And basically through all of this, I basically realized that in this promotion, there really isn't like a point person or like a specific email to contact if you have issues with anything. So I think that kind of ended up being my real takeaway from the situation. But let me continue. After this, so after this, after I sent those first 2 emails and got those 2 replies back, they basically pointed to each other like, hey, contact the other person. So I sent that email on this slide, and now I also sent another email to Amazon. So what happened with Amazon was I got this message back. Basically, so what I did this time was I specifically mentioned the promotion, and the guy, I guess he checked my account, and it didn't seem like he really knew about the promo, but he was like, hey, you know what? Let me give you $10 credit to your Amazon account. However, as you can read here, this is for Amazon.com, and it's only for purchases from Amazon.com, specific items from Amazon. And so my initial thought was to use the $10 credit to buy a gift card and then just put it back into the App Store. So apparently gift cards weren't allowed as part of this. So I was kind of like not really super happy with this situation. So what I did was that I emailed back the customer service for Gumi, and I said, someone from Amazon got back to me talking about a $10 credit for the website. Not exactly what I wanted. Would you be able to apply that to the game or whatever? You guys can read it if you want. And so Gumi got back to me saying like, hey, you already have a ticket open. Go check this ticket. And at this point, I didn't even realize that Gumi actually has a site where you can update your ticket and your status and whatever. And I was just emailing them back. And every time I opened an email, created a new ticket. So I ended up opening 3 tickets, as you can see here in this slide. Uh, Basically, I blacked out the information with my player ID because I think I'm not supposed to show that to anyone. So I created 3 tickets. One of them got closed instantly. 2 of them stayed open. And so the original one here at the top, and I think maybe the second one, I'm not really sure. I kept replying on the second one because I feel like that one was more up to date. But like eventually someone kept replying on the first one. So I just left that one alone and let it close on its own. Next slide here. So on that second ticket, they asked me to provide a screenshot and kind of just list out all my stuff, exactly everything that I bought. So I was like, fine, I'll do that. And I kind of ended up doing that. So as you can see below are my details for Visure Pack 1, Visure Pack 2, blah, blah, blah. I listed out all my purchases and I attached a few screenshots. So that's kind of what I ended up doing. I was like, okay, this looks like it's going somewhere. At least, you know, they're asking for the right stuff. So we'll see what happens. And then after that, I basically kept getting these kind of emails where it's like, oh, the team is working on it. Please rest assured that the team's looking at it. I got like a few of those emails in between like all the other emails. So, but this one is asking me what country my Amazon App Store is set to. Now, I'm on BlueStacks, and I'm pretty sure it was the US version, but I couldn't really find a way to confirm it. All my purchases were in USD, and it was linked to my US Amazon account. So that's kind of what I said. Hi, I believe it's the US version, and I don't know how to verify. It's the US account, and the currency is USD. So the reply got back to that email was this. Basically, this is saying that as part of the promotion, you're supposed to confirm with you're supposed to get a confirmation email in your email. And basically at this point I was like, okay, wasn't that the initial problem? So I saw this and I was like, okay, maybe they meant that they sent me a new confirmation email. So I was like, okay, I'll check my email and see if I see it. I didn't really see it. I kind of just like looked around a bit. I didn't really see another confirmation email. I didn't see the original email. So I'm kind of just here like, I feel like this is just looping around and it's not really going to get anywhere. So I think I basically ended it there. Yes, this is the first email. So I ended it there and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this. This is kind of like basically waiting every day. I'm basically waiting a day to get an email back. As I was making my other videos, I'm kind of trying to reply to these customer service inquiries. You know, the one where I sent all the screenshots and all that information. It took me like a good 10-15 minutes to do all that. And it just, at this point, I was just like, you know, they gave me that $10 Amazon credit. It's not exactly what I would have wanted, but at least it's something. And at this point, to me, it just wasn't worth it to keep fighting with these people. Like, I'm not really mad at Gumi, and I'm not really mad at the customer support at Amazon, because I feel like they were kind of doing their job, and it wasn't really their fault for not really knowing exactly how to fix the promotion or whatever. And then also, since I'm kind of on BlueStacks, and I showed you guys, let me show you guys again that I actually have 2 copies of War of the Visions here, right? So I have the one on the left here is the Amazon version, and the one on the right here is the Google Play version. So I think part of the problem was that, like, you know, I'm on BlueStacks, first of all. I have 2 copies of the game installed, and I'm using the second copy. So there's definitely something weird going on there. So basically, I attributed it to being my own fault. That's what I get for trying to... First of all, that's what I get for trying to get free stuff. Nothing is ever free. Second of all, that's what I get for trying to use an emulator and use 2 copies of the app and whatever. So I basically just said, you know what? this is my own fault. I'm just gonna take the L here, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. So take from that what you will, but in the future, I'm probably going to avoid any kind of Amazon credit or anything, and I'm just gonna stick to iOS. BlueStacks, I kind of already have problems with BlueStacks, so BlueStacks isn't really my favorite platform here. So what I'm gonna do is, let me double check that I'm on the right account here. Uh, since I have the Amazon paid credit or paid Viz, I'm gonna just spend it. Even though I don't know if I could actually spend 3,000 exactly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 2,000 and just do one of the paid pulls and just try not to use this account. Basically, next time I need 1,000 paid Viz, I'm gonna come here and see if I could use it, or like maybe 300 or whatever. I'm gonna try to use it from here first, and then whatever's on iOS, I'll use that at my leisure. I'll save that up for the future, etc. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for I believe it's the 100 UR. No, I'm going for the one that's units and vision cards. 10 UR. 10 UR is guaranteed. So 10 UR is guaranteed, 5 units and 5 vision cards, and I get to retry this 3 times. So, and I get 100 bonus medals. So now, since they released this Zazan card, I kind of want more medals just to have them and just to kind of help with not only the Zazan card, but help with some of the other Final Fantasy X cards and units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retry this until I either get... I'm going to keep retrying this. If I get Gilgamesh or if I get Bahamut, I will stop. There may be some other cards I'll stop for, but one of those two I'll definitely stop for just because they're double cost and they're both hard to get. So since I have like 3 times to retry, I can try to get any of those 2 guys. And just to double check here, let's go into the drop rates and make sure Gilgamesh is here. It does look like Bahamut is on the banner. There's Gilgamesh. But let's also look for Bahamut here just to double check. Okay, so with 4 pulls, it's basically like doing 4 pulls on the Bahamut banner without the extra double rate, or 4 pulls on some kind of Gilgamesh banner. So let's do this pull here and let's see if we can get either Gilgamesh or Bahamut. And if I get Raldor, I will probably still retry the summon because I think I'll eventually buy Raldor or I'll use the select ticket to pick Raldor if I don't pull him from some random thing. So here we go. Alright, so obviously 5 and 5, so starting with the vision cards. We got Golem. I thought that was Bahamut for a second, but that's Golem. Golem I could use. Oh, I really want that card. Oh my god, I hate this. Please, let me get Gilgamesh or Bahamut, because I really want that card. We have the Dario card, the Lucia card. Leviathan. Oh my god, that's so good. I need that. Please, Gilgamesh. Why is this taunting me? Oh my god, I should stop here. Eileen. Oh! Okay, I think that's Gilgamesh. Let's go, baby. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, that is a very happy ending to the tale. Okay, KelThaFunkee. I don't need KelThaFunkee, but Gilgamesh is here. Medina, I'll take that for the EX. And we have Victoria. So, all in all, this is a very good pull. I am going to screenshot this. Since I'm on, there's 100. Since I'm on BlueStacks, I'm going to just screenshot this on the side here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I'll review you later. But thank you for the awesome pull there. And there's a screenshot. Okay, so very good pull. This is exactly what I would have wanted from any vision card pull and from any unit pull. I have been tempted to do the vision card pulls, but it's just something about them just kind of holds me back. But since this one could be retried, I decided to do this one, and I came up with that game plan of either Gilgamesh or Bahamut. So here we have Gilgamesh, and we have 2 cards I also wanted, and I actually believe I have shards saved up for them. So that should be really good. And before I do anything else, let me confirm this here. And we're good. I got the Gilgamesh. So it's sort of like a unit of choice and a vision card of choice. Since I got the ones that I wanted, this actually worked out better than paying for a unit of choice and just getting 1 card. So I actually was able to get multiple units and vision cards. So super happy with that. My BlueStacks is a little weird here, so let me actually do level ascending. So those new cards should be there at the start somewhere. And so now we have Bahamut here. I still haven't worked on my Shiva. Bahamut, so like I said, I bought some shards ahead of time. So I hold 100 already, so let me power him up. Okay, I'll use those new orb things. Okay, and I will power him up again, awaken once more. Bam, there we go, 2-star Leviathan already. So that's going to be good for my water units. Water unit, attack resistance up, attack 3% up for, these specific jobs. We have water and these specific jobs, you get max HP up and slash attack up. So that's actually really good for water. And then we also get a vision ability. I guess I don't really... Large damage, that's pretty good. I wasn't really even thinking about that, but I'll take that. My Shiva here, I should probably awaken. I guess I haven't worked on her at all. So, bam, awakened. So that's going to be good for my evasion. I've been using the MR evasion card, but this is going to be good. Now, I just finished Venera recently, so that's going to be really good for her. And Blossoms in the Dark, we have 114 saved up. So I believe I bought 100, and then I probably got those 14 from the video summons that we've been getting lately. So that's really good. Most of the reason that I wanted this was for the Ruinja vision ability. Looks like for Skahal and for Lorela, you get these extra abilities as well. Let's double check that after we're done awakening here. And bam, 2-star Blossoms of the Dark. And we're done here. So let's see, Man-Eater up for everyone. Lightning unit, attack resistance up. Magic attack up for Skahal, basically. Yeah, this works for anyone, basically. Magic attack up for Skahal. And then attack up for Lorela. Beautiful. So that's a card that I've been wanting, and I'm glad to get both of them at the same time here. And so let's just kind of look at our Gilgamesh. I don't have very many Gilgamesh shards, but I do have an opportunity to get some shards now that he's got EX jobs, and he's they're kind of just giving out shards. So I think I have like 30, 24. So got a long way to go with him. I'll probably start on him when I'm done with Ruin Stern. So let's go to Ruin Stern real quick. And you can see that I am actually pretty close. I thought we would still have double shards this week, but I guess we can't be too greedy. I would have been able to finish him this week, but I guess I will continue to work on him until we get to 200, one day at a time. So that's going to be pretty good. All right, since we're kind of already doing polls, might as well go into the summons once again and just use up the free tickets that we got for the anniversary. So let's I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to pull one of the same cards or Gilgamesh again, but I'll take Gilgamesh again, no problem. But let's see what we get here. I'm not really expecting anything much. I don't really need anything anymore now that I got that great, amazing 10 times summon right there. That paid 10 times summon. Along with those 100 medals. I'm probably not going to use any of the medals on Gilgamesh. I'm probably going to use the medals between the new Zazan Vision card and this Final Fantasy X stuff that I'm working on. I think I already said that, guys. I'm sorry. And there's Lucia, someone that I always seem to get. But at least we will get her Mind Spheres. She might be someone that I would like to take to EX jobs. I kind of really do like Lucia. She's been very helpful to me. Oh, and one other hope that I had for these tickets was to see if they would drop any medals for the first anniversary. And if they do, that would be very, very good. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to pull on them. And I almost just skipped the whole thing. I meant to just skip the first part here. And let's see if we get anything good. Is the top one UR guaranteed? I don't know. Well, we have a chance to get another MR. And we didn't really get anything. So what do we get here? Lorela. I mean, I guess we just got the card, so that's not too bad. But I haven't really worked on Lorela that much. But in the future, I'll probably max her out at some point. I'm sure she'll be useful for something where we need ranged attackers. So here we have a 10 times summon ticket. And I don't think it's UR guaranteed, but I guess we are getting a UR. So we have at least one UR here. Let's see if we get an upgrade. No, MR, Sir O. I don't remember if I finished him or not, but I think he's getting pretty close. No, I don't think I finished him yet, but he is getting very close. He's on LB4. And let's see who we get as a UR. Eileen. So that's actually pretty decent. I think that might be done with her at this point. We just pulled her twice. Let's see if we get any Mind Spheres. Yes, so we're getting 40 Mind Spheres. So that's actually good. I could take her to EX jobs if I wanted to. But I think I'm going to hold off. I might actually take Rob to EX jobs. We'll see. It's either going to be Rob or regular Stern. But I think I'm also doing Yuna. I've already done Titus and Mont, but Mont is an MR. So I didn't really see what this was, but we have one more ticket here. And it's going to be a single summon. And it's going to be a unit. Let's see if we get an upgrade here. I didn't see if it was guaranteed. I should probably check these things before I click. Alright, let's see what we get. And we get an upgrade. It's probably guaranteed. Who do we get? Vinera. Kind of done with her. But she might be a good EX jobs candidate in the future. I don't think we have her EX jobs yet. So that's it for me today. There you have it. Decent pulls. I guess the Amazon credit was worth something. So I'm kind of happy about that. It's not like the money was wasted. I do have that Amazon.com credit. I don't know what I'm going to buy because I really don't buy from Amazon.com anymore. But I do have that credit there in case I buy something Amazon related. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope that if you tried this Amazon deal that you actually got your credit. And if you're looking for any, I didn't really see any videos or anything of people using or trying to get the credit. So I hope that if you're trying to decide whether to use your credit, that this video and the last one kind of help you decide whether that be in the positive or the negative. All right, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.